Hey garden dreamers, Joe here from my backyard in El Paso, Texas, and today I'm going to be repotting my citrus trees. I have I have like 6, but I'm going to show you 4 or 5 of them that I repotted. This is my lemon mayor tree. I also have a Satsuma citrus, Satsuma mandarin, Arizona orange, and I forgot what the other one is. I'll show you guys right now. And I have 3 lemon mayor trees, but I'll show you how that other one looks in a bit. Anyway, I'm going to be repotting them because this one and the other ones I had in pots about this size, which is I think maybe about 5 gallons, more or less. And this one is about 20 gallons. So I repotted it because originally when I got this tree 2 years ago, I just put it in this pot and I just put Fox Farm soil. And I had put her in the Fox Farm soil here for 2 years. But I wanted her in a terracotta thicker pot since it gets super hot here. I wanted her in a thicker pot, that way it retains water because the plastic gets too hot here. I love Fox Farm soil, works for me all the time, but I saw Growing Out the Box, I will link his episode below, of the formula that I got for repotting that hopefully works even better for me. And it's a mix of compost, pine bark, mulch, peat moss, pumice, fertilizer, biochar, and I put topsoil. He didn't put topsoil, but I added that to mine. So anyway, did the math. This is about 20 gallons. I used a 1.5 gallon bucket to do the math. So let me go through what I did first. So first I didn't have a wheelbarrow, so I used just a plastic container, a big plastic container to mix it all. And I got my compost from my own compost mix, which I usually put all my food scraps and leaves, and it becomes compost. Anyway, got my compost from my bin, and I got 25% compost. And again, I used the 1.5 gallon bucket. Then I put 25% pine bark mulch. And that one I ordered it. I couldn't find any here, so I ordered some online. And then I put 10% peat moss. And peat moss, I don't like to use it because it's a non-renewable organic matter. And I tend to use cocoa coir usually. But cocoa coir isn't acidic, so it wasn't going to work in my case. Citrus trees like acidic oil. Next, I use 20% pumice because you don't want to use perlite because perlite like floats up and it tends to come all the way up to the top. So I use pumice, and then 5% fertilizer, Fox Farm citrus fertilizer, and then 5% biochar. Biochar is pyrolyzed wood or pyrolyzed poop. Yes, you heard me right, poop. But this one was wood, so it was pyrolyzed wood, and pyrolyzed basically means charred, burned. It's a process, but they call it pyrolyzed. So 5% of that, and then I put 10% topsoil. I'll show you guys the bag that I used right now. Make sure you wear a mask. You don't want to inhale or breathe any of these, the powder coming up. So this citrus tree, as you can see, it didn't have that many roots. I'll show you my other citrus tree that had way too many roots, but I'll show you guys in a bit. This one didn't have too many roots. Anyway, transferred it over. My husband helped me while I held it. He poured the new mix in there. I put some drippers and then some pine mulch on top. That way it could retain the moisture better. I did this process again on my other citrus trees. This one over here is my clementine mandarin. Did the same process for her. She was also in a 5 gallon pot. So again, same process for these two pots. This is my Arizona orange, and this is my Satsuma mandarin. These two, again, also in Fox Farm soil for the past 2 years. And I put them in these terracotta pots that I got at Lowe's. I'll see if there's a link. I got it at my local Lowe's. I'm not too sure if they have it online. But if you want to visit my store, if I found it, I'll put it in my storefront. And now let me show you what my other lemon mayer tree looks like. And that one, I had it in a same, maybe like 5-gallon pot, a white plastic one. And that one's been in there for 3 years. And that one I had originally put it with potting soil, fertilizer, worm castings, and some perlite. And that one, like I said, it was in there for 3 years. When I originally put it in there, it was pretty dead. And I put it in there, and then she got gorgeous 3 years later. This past November, I put her in my greenhouse because she was so pretty. I put her in my greenhouse, but I put the greenhouse in an area where it didn't get any sun. So I had to put a heat lamp and a heater in there. And I don't think it liked the heat lamp. The lemon mayer did not like the heat lamp. It burnt all the leaves, and now she looks so sad again. Let me show you. This is her, all bare. She dropped all her leaves. They all burnt. She did not like that area. So repotted her again. And if you can see in the video I'm showing you, it had a lot of roots. A lot of roots. So I'm sure she's happy to be in a bigger pot because her roots were going crazy. I don't even think there was that much soil in there because it was mostly roots now, which is probably what exacerbated the problem of her dropping her leaves. She is coming back already. I see little leaves coming out, and she still has lemons. She was giving me lemons. But again, I put her in this pot with that same soil mix, and hopefully she's happier, and I will not be putting her under a heat lamp again. Anyway, that is the process that I went through. That is the formula that I used for my citrus trees. I'm in El Paso, Texas. It's hot here, way too hot. Where I have them now, it gets sun half the day, like filtered the way the sun comes. It's filtered light. I had the trees in these areas last year and they did well, so I'm hoping they do even better being in these terracotta pots. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, tell all your garden buddies. Thanks for watching.